I'm so glad you're here with me today. Today is themed Thursdays, and our theme was Buffalo Chuck. Can't see it on this one. Wait, maybe if I there's a Santa up there. He's got a Buffalo Chuck on his Santa hat. And I did today for you. I did 5 projects. They were super fun. I think my favorite is the candy cane back here. I hope you really, really like it. Although the gnome is sort of cute. Oh, and this is anyway. I never know. I never know which ones are my favorite. I just have fun. I like them all. So just want to remind everybody that I am going to be doing a giveaway of some stuff, some calendars, and I will show that at the end of this video. So please watch. Hope you totally enjoy it. It's Buffalo Print Thursday. Like everything had buffalo print in it. So just watch them. Tell me which one you like best. Have fun. So this project is, we're making a pretty Christmas decoration sign, I guess you'd say. I'm using this frame, which is just a, it's a black frame, but there is no glass to it, and there is a stand. So I can make a nice Christmas decoration, and it will stand on its own. All right, so I'm using this frame, this Buffalo Chuck wrapping paper from Hallmark, which all this obviously got from the Dollar Tree where I get everything. One of these beautiful ornaments, it's a tree, and this pick from the Dollar Tree, which I've already picked something off, I think. So this is what's left of this pick, but that's fine. And some spray adhesive. So let's get going. So after a failed attempt at spray gluing it on, I thought about this a little bit, and I'm like, there's grids on the back of this. So instead, I'm gonna do it, placing it down and following those lines, because I think that'll be easier than trying to put the paper on. Yeah, anyway, well, we're gonna try it. Let's just see what happens. And I do just use my fingers to rub it around. I don't know why. Because if I use a brush, then I have to wash the brush out. Okay, so now I can see the lines here. So I'm just gonna go down on that, hold it down, and hopefully we're fairly straight. I mean, I hope. This is maybe a little hard to get super straight. And we have some wrinkles, which I'm not too concerned about those, actually. It's just that because this is paper, it's harder. But I kind of like the wrinkled look. It gives it some age. And that was a lot easier to get this paper on here, FYI. So, yeah, lesson learned. If you're putting wrapping paper on and it's got a grid, you might as well just follow the grid. It's gonna make it easier. It's also easier to trim the paper off from doing it this way, okay? Because my scissors then follow that line of the frame. So you get a cleaner edge. Like I didn't get a clean edge here because I was trimming from the top. So there's my other hint for the day. All right, so now let's go back to our video. Fast forward. All right, this project is going to use one of these toilet scrubbers. a cotton mop head, buffalo check Christmas hat, one of these wood flowers, and possibly some of these little sprinkly red shoes. We are making a gnome. Let's get started. Okay, so I had leftover material from that Santa's hat that I used on the gnome. And so I thought I would go ahead and use it and make this a two-sided sign, ornament, gift basket tag. I'm not really sure. Anyway, it says ornament. It's kind of a big ornament. But so I'm going to double-side this. Let's go. For this project, we're going to use 3 of these red tins, and these are about 4 inches tall. So 3 of those, 1 of the buffalo check Santa ornaments. I think I'm going to be using some of these, which are the foam scatter. I think they're like for, you know, scattering on a table centerpiece or something. And this window cling, specifically the ho ho ho. And some Mod Podge. We're going to make a hanging, decorative hanging Santa. I don't even know what you'd call it. No, anyway, it's a hanging decoration. Let's go. So lesson word, the Mod Podge didn't work so well because these are thicker, and so I cleaned it all off, and I think probably the best bet is to stick it on because it is sticky, and then Mod Podge over the top of that. But I do want to try and make sure that I get these fairly even. So when I hang them together, so because there's a sticky, just stick it on and then do the Mod Podge. Okay, so you can see they're starting to lift. I make these mistakes so that you don't have to, right? I'm going to teach you the best way to get this done. So I'm adding some hot glue just on the corners here. And I think it's because it's, you know, this is a window cling, so it's made for a flat window, not a curved bucket. So, but if you're going to do this craft, just know that I would hot glue my corners down on with the window. Hot glue the corners of the window clings down. I can't talk apparently. But again, you know, I do this so that you don't have to make the mistakes. And so there's always a learning curve. In crafting, there's always a learning curve. You just got to go with the flow and just make the best of it when things don't work. Still going to do the Mod Podge over them again because it helps to seal the edges, all right? Because you do want the edges sealed. Okay, for this project, we're going to need these buffalo check bows, this red ribbon, some nautical rope, and the candy cane wire frame. And I'm going to wrap this and decorate up to make it a really cool wall hanging. But one of the things I want to say before I get going is that I'm going to take the nautical rope and I'm actually gonna unwind it from itself so that I end up with the 3 strands rather than this wound one that they have. So I'm going to separate all that, and then I'm actually going to be weaving this. So when you're watching it in fast speed, you'll see I'm just over and under, over and under, over, and coming back again. So let's get going. So now that I have like one section done, what I wanted to show you was the reason I do the weaving, I just love the texture that it gives. It's just a really beautiful texture. So, and I just sort of weaved the knot into it, just so there wasn't a bunch of phrase left over. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and finish weaving the whole thing, come back to the next step. So this is one whole rope, so it's obviously going to get two because I still pretty much have the hook to do there, but it is looking fabulous. And as you can see on the back side, I just knotted every time I added a rope. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. Okay, so I got to the end, and I just wanted to point out that I did like wrap around the end of it, whereas when I started, I did not. So I'm going to go back and do that. And just when I got to the end here, all I'm going to do is make a knot in this and then cut it and then glue that down. Just to hold it there. And then I'm going to go back and wrap this end quickly. All right, so now that the whole candy cane is wrapped, and I just think it looks so cool, now I'm going to stripe it with my ribbon here and add some bows. So I hope you guys like those, and tell me which one is your favorite. I definitely think the candy cane is my favorite. Yeah. I mean, it took a little bit of time to do that weaving, but it came out so beautiful. And I really hope that in the video, you guys can see this, because it literally looks like it's a basket. It's so, so pretty. It just came out so beautiful. So today everything was, you know, buffalo check, buffalo, whatever it's called. I can't get the stand back up. Oops. Okay, but anyway, it was fun. I had fun doing those. And now I'm super excited because I'm going to do a giveaway. And I have some of the calendars, some of the ones that, you know, were out, and some of them were hard to find. There weren't as many of these. They have beautiful graphics. So I have 4 calendars. And here's all you have to do is to get a friend to subscribe and make a comment. And in the comment, they have to say, I'm subscribing because of yada yada. For instance, my first giveaway went to Diary of a DollarTree-aholic, which I still think is the most clever name ever. Diary of a DollarTree-aholic. I mean, that should... Actually, I should be in a 12-step program for Dollar Tree addictions. But good for you, because I'm going to give you some stuff. All right, so she won the last gift. By the way, when you get that, let me know, and I hope you do the craft, because I sent you the stuff to make that double-sided sign. So I really hope you do, and you'll send it to me. But if you have a friend, and your name is Susan, and Susan, you have a friend named Sally, and if you get Sally to subscribe, Sally just has to say, I am subscribing because Susan, or whatever their name is on YouTube, told me about your channel, and then you'll win a calendar. And I have 4 different calendars for you to choose from. We have the Blessings Bloom, which by the way is a little bit larger. It's interesting because they have calendars that are a little bit larger and some that are a little bit smaller. Just, I don't know why they're not all uniform. So I have Blessings Bloom. I have the wine one. Oops, I have 2 wine ones. How did I do that? And Every Moment Matters. There was another one. Well, I messed that up. I'm gonna have to go get it. Hold on. Found it. And the 4th calendar was the Be Brave. So the graphics on these are just super beautiful. And I have 4 that I'd like to give away. So if you don't understand the rules, message me and I'll explain it to you. You just have to have a friend subscribe and mention you in a comment, and then it's first come, first serve. So the first 4 people that get that done, I'm gonna mail you off a calendar for 2021. So I hope I get lots of people to do that. All right, so thank you so much for watching today. Please like, please make a comment. It's like nice to hear when somebody likes something or, you know, whatever, or if they're going to try the craft. And also, don't forget, Saturday is Shopping Saturdays. I have a great haul on Saturday. It's not Christmas. It's all non-Christmas. And some great gift ideas in there and so on and so forth. So great big haul on Saturday. And as always, it's Totally Easy Tuesdays. The crafting for the non-crafter, the pretty easy stuff. Themed Thursdays. So today was Buffalo Chuck. And then Shopping Saturdays. And those are my 3 things. So thank you guys so much. Don't forget, if you want to win a calendar, I'll mail you off a calendar. All you have to do is to get a friend to subscribe and make a comment mentioning you on my video. And then you, first 4 people to do that, get a calendar. All right, you guys, thanks so much for joining me today. I'm Bella's Bargains. Let's see. That's it. It was a great Thursday. And we'll see you on Saturday. And are we ready? Because here it comes. Is it this way or this way? Is the music coming this way? I have to think about this. I think the music comes this way. Are we ready for it? Can you hear the music? Everybody have a great day, great week, a great life. God bless you all. Here comes the music.